as hunters report catching rodents more than 20 inches long. A bit like that one behind me there. Let's speak with Brummie Verminator, CEO of Pest Interceptors, Christan Hems. Christian, thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, I mean, a big concern. We've of course had the Birmingham bin crisis that seems to be still ongoing. That's when we first started to become aware of these mega rodents in the country. Christian, are you seeing a big uptick in your work? Are you prepared for a winter of rodent mania?
Well, I mean, every winter tends to get busier than in the summer months. That's usually, though, in reality, because there's more people inside their houses than outside their houses. So, for example, in the winter, you might be inside for 18 hours of the day, outside for 18 hours of the day in the summer, and you just become more aware of them. That's inside houses, obviously. Outside, that's a different kettle of fish.
And we were talking earlier about this issue because this has been something that British people are very worried about. They're very worried about this rat crisis because we saw those, in some cases in Birmingham, rats as big as dogs. Have you encountered anything like that in your work so far, Christian?
Not quite as big as dogs, but they definitely get bigger.
Just for the audience's perspective, we can see some on screen that you've caught, Christian. Is that right?
That is my foot. I do remember that one. Yeah, it was quite a large one.
Yeah, so not quite as big as dogs, but pretty big nonetheless. The size of your foot there. Some big rats we can see. Are you seeing an increase in the size of rats that you're catching? Is there a noticeable increase in their size over the last few years?
I believe so. I believe so, yeah. I mean, when you think about it, though, it's no real surprise, is it? Because you walk down any high street in the UK now and everyone's waddling along. Wasn't like that 10, 15, 20 years ago, let's face it. And why are people like that? Because of the food they eat and the drugs they're getting prescribed by the doctors. So rats, most of their food comes from the sewers, okay? The food they're taking from the bins, again, is mainly junk food. It's the food that we're eating. So why does it surprise people that when their staple food is out of the bins of the food we're eating, or the food we've eaten when it goes down the toilet in the sewer, that's actually their staple diet. But that way, they're also getting all the drugs that we're ingesting for this, that, and the other. Perhaps the Ozempic craze might help with the size of the rats. Who knows, eh?
Yeah, Ozempic for rats, Christian. I love that. So that's a good invention that we might need it. We might need it. As Brummie Verminator, the CEO of Pest Interceptors, Christian Hems, thank you so much for joining me, man. I love that idea. That's a good one. I'll see if I can maybe patent that or something. Anyway, if you're in search of some holiday sun, here's the forecast for some of our top European destinations.